How's it going, guys? Just giving a layout update to start off 2025 here. Really not too much progress that's kind of happened the past couple months here. Just unfortunately, I've been very busy with work and some things outside of work in my personal life that have been taking up a lot more time than I expected. So unfortunately, that's why I haven't had any videos out the past couple months. But just want to go off and start off 2025, going over showing a couple things I have worked on the past couple months, and that's kind of my plans at least going in here for the year. Um, So talking about progress, majority of it's kind of happened over here. So I did finish the entire inner curve here and went off and had them all weathered up there. And then did start one section here. Just want to get another couple sections done. And then start doing some scenery on this side. So right when you walk in, like I've said before, at least when you walk into the room, you'll have scenery right away. The other thing I've been already work on was going off and painting some of these trees, mainly around the trunks and the branches. And if you can tell, compared to the base, the trunk and the branches in there are all painted a brown color. There's some trees I actually originally made back in middle school, so they're going on over 10 years old right now. Well, actually closer to like 14 years old. So they're quite old, but they do okay kind of what they are. Be a standing tree for now, but at least get something going for some scenery there. Otherwise, something else I did work on or start was trying to paint for the transload facility. These parts over here are primed, so I got some of the concrete stacks in the base for the house. Speaking about that, we'll go to the other side here. But unfortunately, things did not turn out the way that I really thought they would when it comes to painting. So this past year, I picked up an airbrush. I've been super excited about it, and finally got the motivation to do some stuff. But all these parts over here, it's over there, got some over there as well from some of the ceilings are all primed. I went off and tried to go off and paint one of my first pieces here, but it did not turn out as well as I kind of thought. So I don't know if you can tell. So kind of the other side of the doors and the windows there, and then on this side here too, it's just super dark there. And then also, honestly, the paint, I mean, it looks better on camera than it does in person, but the paint job is really splattery and just does not look well at all. It gives it kind of like a weathered theme, but I wanted to go off and do that myself afterwards. So kind of after having that, I lost a good amount of motivation and kind of didn't really do anything further with it. So I want to go back and probably reprime these and then restart from scratch, at least on this one, and use it as kind of the test space before I go off and do anything else. Speaking about buildings, I also picked up some kits a couple months ago as well too. Just kind of go over my ideas for that. So the first one here is a modern concrete warehouse. So it's the biggest kit I have. The idea though is actually use it more of the rail served industry. The picture doesn't show it, but on the back side, there's actually enough for 3 car doors. So that's why I got 3 here, and that's kind of what this piece back here is representing. It's a little bit shorter than the actual thing, but it'll represent having the actual doors for where the boxcar is going to go. That's one thing. And then also, I have another steel warehouse, a little bit smaller. That's going to go back where this red shed is right now and represent an actual warehouse there. And then I have the Red Wing Milling Company that's going to go where the grain elevator is here. And it's going to kind of tie in as being the brewery theme. So on this side, we have the 2 tracks for grain cars, so they'll get unloaded over here. And then once things are brewed, they'll go off and be shipped out via the box car. So that's kind of the plan for the new year here, is go through that and get some buildings up. Also, over the past couple months, I did still collect. So the first thing is actually right here are these MRL or Montana Rail Link hoppers. They're from Microtrains, and they're actually used to be XBN cars or Burlington Northern cars, and they were kind of hastily painted when they first got them, so they went off and didn't have the best paint. So over the years, essentially it's all worn off and faded away, but underneath you can still see the old BN cars. So I'm excited to get those picked up, because I know they haven't been released in quite a few years. The other thing I picked up was a 3-pack of BNSF tarp covered hoppers. So just start a little small maintenance away train kind of. You have to go off and trim the tarps. I have the CP version, but they're pretty cool. They're just really unique, I think, so I picked those up. And then the final thing is just another TTX weathered box car. I feel like they've been doing a couple of these, like about one a month, so this is one of the latest ones, I think, from all the way back. Is either September or October. So I don't have all of them, but that's the latest one I picked up. But that's kind of it right now. Start 2025 off. I will try to be back in February with some updates and hopefully some more progress, but I'll see you guys then.